and this is Sea Life.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're sharing a cooking video. We do on this channel, we do a lot of homesteading, we do sawmilling, and we do cooking once a week. And so today in our cooking videos, we generally share a recipe that I have not tried before. This is Toby's first try at this recipe. And we've just had a lot of fun with that. So come on along and join the journey. If you haven't clicked like yet, please do so. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would certainly love it if you did. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. And I'm going to go on with the recipe. Today's recipe is a Royal Mediterranean lamb recipe. Y'all, I know this is not a cooking measuring spoon. I'm just going to use a regular tablespoon from my silverware drawer, and I'm going to begin making a marinade for this royal lamb. And what's going on with this royal lamb? We've got a 3-pound leg of lamb. Now, if you have a smaller amount of lamb, you know, adjust the recipe. But here it goes. We're going to start off with some garlic. And I'm going to put enough in to make 1 clove of garlic, which usually is 3 of these tablespoons. Start off with the garlic. Then I'm going to look at the recipe that I'm being inspired by. I'm not going to follow this recipe exactly because I don't have pine nuts and I don't have dried apricots. But what we're going to replace for the apricots is going to be wolfberries. I happen to have wolfberries because I am a member of Young Living and I love wolfberries. So if you would like to become a member of Young Living, I have a link in the description below. But we have enjoyed it thoroughly. So we have wolfberries for years. Gosh, we've been in Young Living for years. So we're going to put about a cup of wolfberries. And I'm going to put about a cup of pecans. And you may have remembered, if you've been watching for a while, you'll remember that we had the benefit of having a lot of pecans this year. So instead of the pine nuts, pecans it is. We're going to put a little bit of salt. Just, they say about a 4 teaspoons, and I like just a little more. A little bit of salt. I'm just going to set my stuff to the side as I do it. And we're going to put us in some paprika. Let's see. And instead of teaspoons, like they're saying, because they only did 3/4 pound of lamb, I'm doing tablespoons. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of paprika. I'm going to do me a tablespoon of turmeric. Pop a little top. Get some pretty turmeric in there. Okay. My turmeric may be older. It hasn't come out of it. It's not coming out. I'm going to check the measurement on that too. Close on me. Oh well. I'm just going to go ahead and put in a good amount of turmeric. Okay, that's good. That's about the tablespoon that I was looking for. And then I'm going to put in, oh yeah, we are using coriander powder, and I just happen to have some coriander powder. I had bought in a little shop close to us. I'm putting in a tablespoon of coriander. Come on, Dad. There we go. There's that. Now we're going to put in a tablespoon of cumin. And I have separated out my cumin from the bag into this little jar here. So I can just reach in and get how much I want and cumin it is. Now, we've got most of the dry stuff in here. We're going to put in a tablespoon of honey. Come very fast. So honey that in. I got my lemon sliced. I'm just gonna pour it, squeeze that juice in there. Beautiful, beautiful lemon juice. Beautiful lemon juice, and I'm going to put some tomato paste in. Just trying to get all the juice in there I can. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of this tomato paste. Yeah, make it 2.5. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit more honey because the honey wouldn't come out very good before. And we're going to mix this all up. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Nope. We're going to mix it all up with my little handy dandy mixer here that I depend on so much. I don't know what I'm going to do when something happens to it. This little Bullet. That's what it is. I don't know how many of you have NutriBullets and depend on them the way I do, but I really use that NutriBullet a lot. Especially for marinades. Okay, I'm going to try to pulse it. Oh, I've got too much in there. I don't know, maybe I've got too many dry ingredients. Okay. Something. Let me try putting a little more lemon in there. A little more lemon. Just something, put it down in the bottom. It is making a nice thick paste, and that's going to be perfect though because it will stick to the meat so nice. As always, when you're trying to get your marinades to stick to your meat, you need to kind of pat them dry. Get them kind of as dry as you can first, and then rub them down. Okay, that's this side. Now we're going to give it a good rub down with this marinade. I'm going to just try and leave it on kind of thick. Okay, that's our marinade. And into the refrigerator it goes for 2 hours. Okay, we're done marinating and I'm getting ready to pull the lamb out. Put it up here on this stovetop and put it in the oven. I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 2 hours. Okay, the first thing we're gonna have to do is put this lamb on top of this rack. So, let's see, what kind do we got left? I'm just gonna lift it. Put it up here. I'm gonna get these rack handles up so I can lift it when I need to. Some of the marinade came off. I'm gonna put it back on. Yeah. Let me get this marinade. Okay. Well, I'm having fun. Put the marinade. And I never did add back in that oil, which is fine. I think it's gonna do just good. Now, they said you want your oven hot enough that you're going to get the rack marks on your lamb, but not hot enough to melt your marinade too terribly. Daniel already has a beautiful pecan pie in the oven, and I'm just going to put this down on the bottom. In it goes. And I wanted to give a shout out to Shodi's Vlogging and Cooking channel. All right, let's take a look, you guys. I decided to throw a piece of tin foil over it when the crust started looking, as you can see, well done. So you want some good oven mitts for this. And I'm just going to throw the pan up here on top of the stove. Okay, you guys, it's finally testing at 160, or the temperature's at 160. And we're going to take the foil off. And we're just going to let this meat rest for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to start cutting it up. Okay, Daniel's doing the honors of cutting the lamb roast.
Leg of lamb.
It's a leg of lamb, yes, done with the that had the royal Mediterranean treatment.
Huh.
Y'all be sure to check out Shodi's vlog and cooking. I think she has some really cool recipes over there. As well. Thank you for watching. Today, as we experienced our lamb recipe,